Go down.
What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy, Boss Man. Pick it.
Yo, it's King Marco in the motherfucking house here to give you niggas some game on what's going on in the sports world. And in the sports world tonight, we're gonna be talking about Dak Prescott. I see you got strong words for your boy Dak here. What's going on?
Yeah,
I don't like what I'm hearing.
we touched on it a little bit the last show, you know what I'm saying? But we focused on it all the way. And I mean, I've been catching, it seems like I'm catching a lot of backlash on Twitter because I said the Cowboys is better off without this man. I mean, what's the problem here? They acting like they acting like this man got shot in a drive-by and dead, and I said fuck him. I said Jerry need to move on. He ain't worth the money.
A little bit. I shit in my ear too much. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, they acting like I just went in just totally off the cuff on this man.
Off the cuff on him. Well, you did actually. You know, to be honest with you, the way they carried him off the field, you know what I'm saying? You like what kicked the man while he was down tonight. You know, personally, you kind of deserve the shit that you get today. You know, in my personal opinion, you know, Dak was balling
on Twitter too. So
Dak was balling today. Dak was doing all right. He had 166 yards passing. You know what I'm saying? So he looked like he was on his way to a decent game again. Yeah. And he goes down. I don't know. Good. Okay, you can say if you're good or not. I don't care. At the end of the day, I side with Dak on this. You saying that the Cowboys are better off without him? Is that what you're saying? The Cowboys are better off without
that nigga. Fuck that nigga. They better off without him. Cause it's leading nowhere. It's gonna be the whole build up for the letdown. At least now you ain't got no expectations with Andy Dalton there. And y'all can go. They can go on and get the motherfucking top 4 pick that they was gonna get. Draft one of them young bulls and shit, and beef that D up. Fuck giving that man $40 million. That this was a blessing in disguise for young Jerry. Trust me.
Might be a curse. Might be the worst thing ever happened.
Jerry sitting back in that suite like, yeah, this is exactly what I needed right here. I can move on and see what I got because I'm not satisfied with this boy.
You know who they need to move on? Okay. You know they need to move on for real? The Cowboys need to move on from Jerry Jones. He need to sell that motherfucking team because he don't know the fuck he doing as an owner. As right now, he bringing good pieces, but that motherfucker can't get it done. This dude ain't won nothing in 30 fucking years. You can't blame that shit on Dak, man. This boy ain't winning. Okay, this ain't no winning organization that Dak Prescott is playing for. Okay, bottom line, this dude been losing and been losing consistently. Way before Dak was. In actuality, let's be fair to Dak. Dak is actually keeping you in the game. Before the Cowboys, 4-11, 4-12, 5-11, 6-10. You know, they weak, man. At least with Dak, you got a chance of going to the playoffs. These niggas ain't shit.
What, you got a chance of losing the NFC least? He's losing the NFC least and won $40 million. Man, get the fuck out of here.
At the end of the day, I blame Jerry Jones. Up out of here. At the end of the day, I need Jerry Jones needs to go.
How is it Jerry fought this?
Because he ain't won in 30 fucking years. This dude ain't won in 30 years. Okay? And when I say win, you know, this guy probably hasn't even won 8 playoff games in 30 years, nigga. Stop it. Get the fuck out of here. 8? What? Are you serious?
Dak is not playing ball that's worth $40 million. Cart his motherfucking ass off. Straight up.
I guarantee the Cowboys be trash. I guarantee they be trash.
And draft a young boy, like I said before.
They might not get him. They
get Trevor Lawrence.
How they gonna get him?
Number 1 pick out of that motherfucker?
He gonna be the number 1 pick. How they gonna get him?
They gonna get a nice pick because they about to lose big time.
They're not gonna get Trevor Lawrence
like they was gonna lose even if Dak was there. Like I said, Jerry caught a blessing. Jerry back up there in that suite. Like, yes, I ain't got to pay this motherfucker the money. I'm about to send his ass on. He wasn't worth it in the first fucking place.
Okay. Now, they're not gonna get the number 1 pick, so they're not gonna get Trevor Lawrence. Okay, they're not getting him. So let's count that out. Let's count that out because I don't see the Cowboys even having the worst record in the league moving forward.
They're gonna be in the worst 3. They're gonna be in the worst 3 of the
Trevor Lawrence number 1. He's number 1.
Okay, I'm sure it's somebody else in there you can get because Dak ain't cutting it.
Really? Who?
And take your 40 mil. Take the 40 million. You was gonna get that. Build that D stout. Okay. Build it stout.
Get it stout.
And build it stout. And Zeke and run Zeke and run Zeke. No. And make the offense run Zeke, play action fake, make it easy for the young quarterback. You ain't even gotta be throwing. He ain't even gotta be throwing for 500 yards. Have him throwing for 250, and had a running game strong. Okay, Zeke running for $130, catching for another 50, 60. Okay. Dak shouldn't be the focal point of no offense. He ain't that guy. So it all worked itself out like it was supposed to.
And you don't think they tried that? You don't think the Cowboys try to be a more balanced attack? But then when Dak gets down, when they play that style of play,
because Dak is coming up small when the game is tight, so he got to let the game get out of control in order for him to get off and make himself look good. Oh, I passed for 400, I passed for 500 yards, but most of the game I was down 40-15. And I got most of those, and I got about 300 of those yards.
You still haven't explained the defense. Why is the defense so trash?
Hey, why the offense can't even keep up? Why the offense probably putting the defense in bad field position a lot of the time? Why is that?
Who won the Super Bowl last year? Who won the Super Bowl last year? Yeah, it does. It means a lot. Kansas City won, right?
Yeah.
You think their defense was as bad as the Cowboys?
No, but they're not known for having a great defense.
Okay,
either.
What about let's go with,
but see, Patrick Mahomes is worth that money because he gonna pull you out of all them situations. He gonna come up big. He ain't gonna come up small.
Yeah, I have a defense.
And then think about it. Look at it like this. Patrick Mahomes is way better than Dak, and he wasn't even demanding. He was being team friendly because he know I'm trying to keep my squad around me.
$500 million team.
But you know how the guarantee money works. Them contracts ain't always what they seem to be.
Still a lot of money. They still made him an owner of a Kansas City Royals. You know he's part owner of a Kansas City Royals.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, he's a part owner of the Kansas City
Royals.
But
regardless, he wasn't trying to stick the team up.
Okay, hold on. Did you hear what I just said?
Dak trying to hold Jerry up.
Okay, name me another player that has ownership of a fucking baseball team.
It don't matter.
Yes, it do. Because it puts him. Okay, what I'm saying to you is that it might be team friendly contract wise, but he's getting paid in a different way. He's a part owner of a baseball team, a major league baseball team at that.
Okay, which is bringing some revenue in.
Okay, was bringing some revenue. So therefore, he's not really he's getting paid in a different way. But he's still getting that bag though.
But the whole point, he delivering on the field. He deserved that bag. He can ask for the big dollars and be deserving.
And he got it. He actually got it.
But you know what? He wasn't trying to press it. Dak's in there. I ain't taking this. I ain't taking that. You lucky to get what you getting now.
Hold on. That's not fair. That's not fair because Dak Prescott clearly outperformed that contract. There's no doubt about that. This guy's a 4th round pick.
Well, I mean, he performed that little money, that little chump change that he got. Yeah, that little
no.
Not that $35 million.
Okay,
he definitely
he's way out. They still underpaid him. He still hasn't been paid the money that he's owed, that he deserves to the NFL. It still ain't adding up. Okay, bottom line, this guy only made $5 million the first 3-4 years of his career, and now you finally paid him, and you damn near you had a strong arm. You offered him a franchise tag contract. Okay, so you only gave him a 1 year deal.
I think they said Jerry offered this man like $35 million or some shit like that. He should have took that happily because he ain't even worth that. He should have took that and said, you know what? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna rock with it.
No.
Instead, he trying to be greedy.
If the Cowboys dump Dak Prescott, this shows me that they are an incompetent organization.
I would get rid. I would
get rid of Dak. Get rid of Dak and see what happens.
Smoking.
Get rid of Dak and see what happens.
He'll be on the first thing smoking about it.
They got rid of T.O. They got rid of T.O. thinking that they were going to do better, and they actually did worse. That's what they're doing. That's what's going to happen again here. Okay, when they got rid of T.O., they did worse. They didn't do better. They did worse.
T.O. was way better player than Dak ever thought about being. T.O.
It don't matter. It don't matter. People said get rid of Dak. People said get rid of T.O. They said T.O. was the problem.
You know what T.O.'s play was never the problem. They said he was like a chemistry issue in the locker room. That was T.O. thing. It was never play. See, Dak is play.
Now the chemistry issue is gone. Now that the chemistry issue is gone, what did they do?
They didn't do anything.
Exactly.
They didn't do anything.
Okay, exactly. That's exactly what they're going to do.
But the whole point, Dak should sit there and
I want them to dump Dak. I want them to dump.
I hope they do. I mean, for Jerry's sake,
okay,
he need to move on.
Go ahead. Jerry Jones would never get a motherfucking Super Bowl, nigga. He would
Hey,
never get.
You said the Lakers weren't gonna get a ring,
I
and
know.
we
I
already
never
see
said
what
the
we're
Lakers.
looking at right now.
I never said LeBron would never ever get a ring. I never said that. That's a lie.
You said this wasn't gonna work
I
out.
said this year they wasn't gonna win. I said this year they
did.
weren't going to
and
win.
Like and I'm telling you right here,
okay.
and I'm gonna tell you right here, and it's recorded.
Okay, you're comparing the wrong people, because I tell you the difference between LeBron James and Jerry Jones, motherfucker. LeBron James gets to the dance. Jerry Jones does not. Okay, and this nigga been around for what 30, 40 years?
It been since the 90s since he been in the dance.
Okay, he been in there for 30 years. 30 years. Okay, this guy ain't been to the dance in 25. Okay, 25 years. This guy's been an owner. Dak Prescott's only been a quarterback for the Cowboys for 5 years. Okay, for 5 years. So what about the 20 years before? Tell me about the 20 years before. What makes you think that? And not to mention, these guys haven't even won. I'm willing to bet since 1995 they haven't won 8 playoff games, nigga. I'm willing to bet. Yeah, the Cowboys, nigga. Who else are we talking about here?
But with Dak Prescott, was they on their way to winning a whole bunch of playoff games? Have we saw that?
What do you mean? He's won playoff games. He's won a playoff game. What are you talking about? What are we talking about here? And the games that he lost, it wasn't because of him. It was because the defense gave up points. Aaron Rodgers marched down the field and they kicked the field goal to win the game. Dak marched him down the field. When you said he can't win the big games, he marched his team right down the field and took the lead in that game. Aaron Rodgers marched down that field and they kicked the field goal to win the game. That's not on Dak, man. That's not on Dak. That's not on Dak.
I see no matter how it go, you gonna make every excuse you can make for that. Like you gonna try to be his cleanup boy.
I'll tell you like this: the Cowboys won't be in no dance, nigga. They won't be in no playoff dance. They ain't gonna be in nothing.
Yeah, was they in the playoff dance last year? Nope.
They were in the show.
Should have been. But
yeah, they were. I'm talking about even being considered a playoff team. The Cowboys won't be nothing. The Cowboys will be 5-11.
They're gonna be just like they was with, because Dak was looking, put like this. This season was looking 8-8ish or 7-9, maybe 6-10. That's what we was looking at this year.
They'll still win that division though.
Okay, and you know what? With Andy Dalton under the trigger, you ain't gonna get too much different. I don't know. And you know what? This might not even been. I'm sorry. This probably wasn't gonna be 8-8ish. They was probably gonna win 4 games. That's what they gonna win here. 3 to 4 games. That's what this was gonna be.
I disagree with you on that. Dak would have pulled this shit together. Dak ain't never won. Dak ain't never been that sorry. He ain't been that sorry.
What this was looking like?
Nothing. It would have been looking like a slow start, but Dak pulling it through. That's what I was
then no telling what their schedule was looking like. If they had tough teams coming down the end, that was going to be real trouble for him, because you know he can't beat nobody good. You got to get him the layup. He ain't hitting the 3.
That ain't true.
He can't hit the 3. He got to get the layup. And he can't even make all them. You about to pull their schedule up?
I'm about to pull their schedule up. Let's see what their schedule look like.
I'm about to get back on Twitter.
We got Arizona next. That's a loss.
Yep, it was gonna be a loss with Dak.
No, it wouldn't.
Come on, Kyler Murray, way hot. He hot.
He better than Dak. They got the Redskins. They'll probably win that one. Maybe. I don't even know if they'll win that one, but I'll give them that. Then they got Philadelphia. I think that's a loss. Then they got the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's a fucking loss.
And that was gonna be an L with that.
No, it wouldn't have. That would probably pull them games out, believe it or not. Then they got Minnesota. I don't know about that one. That's probably even. You got Washington, Baltimore, Cincinnati, San Francisco, Philadelphia, New York. Dak would have got through in this last 4 weeks. That's what Dak would have made his march, his playoff run right here. After Baltimore, they would play Cincinnati, San Francisco, Philadelphia, New York. They probably would have won all them games with Dak.
Okay. All of a sudden, Dak was gonna figure it out, huh?
Yep. Look, you can't win no No football game in the NFL with a whack ass defense, man. That defense is too whack. They gave up 34
Kansas
points.
City was doing it. Kansas City was
No.
never known.
Kansas
City was never known as a defensive team.
Okay, Kansas City wasn't nowhere near giving up 40 balls, down there 50 balls. They weren't doing that. Okay, they gave up yardage, but they didn't give up a whole bunch of points like that. They wasn't giving on no 50-point shot, no 50 point. Look how they did the Houston Texans in the playoffs last year. Houston Texans was up 24-0 on the Kansas City Chiefs. They were up 24-0 in the playoff game in the first half. I don't think the Houston Texans scored another point after that.
What, on the Cowboys?
On the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh,
the Houston Texans last year in the playoffs had a 24-0 lead.
But you see what? Dak wouldn't have came through. That's the difference.
That's not true. Look how many points. Hold on. You said that Dak Prescott needed to win a shootout, and that was the Atlanta Falcons game. Am I correct? He came back from that. He was down big points in that game, right? Wasn't he?
You said what I was looking on Twitter.
Nigga, you heard what I said. You heard exactly what I said.
My bad. I was looking on Twitter. Somebody.
You heard exactly what I said.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Say it one more time.
Don't play dumb now. Don't play like you deaf.
No, go ahead one more time.
Dak Prescott was down a whole bunch of points to the Falcons earlier.
Oh yeah, he came back on that one. Yeah,
okay, he came back. That was a shootout. Correct.
And then after that, it was setting up to be that. Ever since then, it's been that same situation every week. He came through one of them times and barely. I'm talking about
do that.
I'm talking about by a hair. He barely. They supposed to be 0. They weren't really supposed to even. They were supposed to be winless for real. To really be honest.
Okay.
The Falcons tricked that game off. They're supposed to be winless until today. And ironically, Andy Dalton must have pulled them together. What did Andy Dalton end up having at the end of this shit? Because when he went out, who had the lead? Exactly. I think it was close.
The game was close.
Let's see what Andy Dalton had. Because it's going to be sad if Andy Dalton step in there and look better than Dak and the team start winning. Because you know what's going to happen? They're not going to be airing it out as much. Watch. Which is going to cause them to start winning.
Andy Dalton was 9 for 11 for 111 yards.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You know what? Get Dak ass out of there. Like I said.
That's fool's gold. That's fool's gold.
Okay.
That's fool's gold right there. That's the Giants too. That's fool's gold.
What did Dak have? Give me Dak's number before he left.
Dak was 14-21 for 166.
Okay.
Yeah, interception.
Oh, okay. I'm telling you.
About none of that.
I'm telling you.
So what's that say? That sound like he was on his way to having a bad game. He was 14-21.
You know what? I said.
What are you talking about? That's 66% passing. 14-21, 166 yards. He would have been. He'd have about almost 400 yards. He'd have about 400 yards. In this game.
And you know what? They would have lost if Dak would have stayed in there. You know how it go.
Dak would have pulled that out. The game was 24-20 at halftime. Come here, nigga. You talking down on Dak, nigga. I want the Cowboys to be stupid and let him go.
I hope they do.
They're gonna be stupid and let him go. Let Dak go. They let Dak go, nigga. That'd be the worst mistake of Jerry Jones' life. He'll never win nothing. That boy. I
just got a question. Was he gonna win? How has it been going with Dak so far? How's the Dak
better than what they were? Better than what they were before he got there. They were 4-12 when he got there. You forget that they were 4-12,
and they was heading to that again. They was going back there.
They went from 4-12 to 13-3. What are you talking about?
And then last year, what?
What are you talking about last year?
Like I said, they won 13-0 last year. So what was they last year?
Every football year ain't gonna be no double-digit lead, man. It ain't gonna always have no double-digit wins, man. There's gonna be struggles. Ben Roethlisberger, he had some struggle years, didn't he? Ben Roethlisberger has some struggle years. Am I correct? Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They all have. Every quarterback has struggle years. The Cowboys was 4-12 before Dak got there. That's what they were. with Tony Romo whack ass. Okay, they were 4-12
and headed right back to 4-12 this
yeah,
year.
okay, yeah. Dak shored their quarterback position up. You didn't have to worry about your quarterback.
He shored their quarterback position up?
He did. He did.
How?
Because at the end of the day, bottom line, the Cowboys were laughing. They were a joke, man. Cowboys was a joke when they let T.O.
and
go,
they're
man.
still a joke. They're still a joke.
They're not. No, they're not. Not like they were. Not like they were.
So you wouldn't call it being 1-3 coming in today, and a man demanding $40 million. That's not a joke.
Nope. Dak Prescott leads the league in yards passing. Leads the league in yards passing. Explain that to me. How's he lead the how's he
yards passing coming in 1-3, one of the
no,
worst.
No, that's the only argument you got. No, let's talk about his play. Let's talk about Dak Prescott's play. Forget the records. The record is misleading. Let's talk about Dak Prescott as a player, as a quarterback. He's number 1 in the league in yards passing, top 10 in touchdowns. That's what he is. Okay, doesn't throw many picks. Okay, got 3 picks. 9 touchdowns, 3 picks in 5 games. That sounds like pretty good. That sounds like about That sounds like about 36 touchdowns and 36 and 12 touchdowns. That's what it sounds like.
36 and 12 picks.
Let's go 36 touchdowns. 12 picks for him. Let's go with how many yards? 1,700 times 4.
He's not gonna keep that pace up either.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. If he did that, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's what the pace he's on, though. He's on pace
for 8,000 yards.
7,000 yards, nigga. Get out of
here. Okay.
Fuck out my face. 40, 50 million. Give me 50. I tell Jerry Jones, nigga, you better give me 50 million a year. I want 200 million, nigga, up front. Right now, nigga. Give it to me.
Okay. Sure.
Give it to me.
Sure.
Give it to me, nigga. I'm
200 million.
7,000 yards this year.
200 million for that
Fuck
clown.
on my face, man. I'm on pace for 7,000.
200 million. How many wins? Okay, Dak, I'm thinking 200 million. How many wins you gonna get me? 7 like last year?
I got 7,000 yards. I'm on pace for 7,000.
Okay. You gonna throw for 7,000 yards and we might win 4 games? Does that mean anything?
I'm cool. 7,000 yards, nigga. That's what he's on pace for. That's what he's on pace. This dude out here got dinner 2,000 yards in 4 games, man. Fuck out here. You talking about the best? I dare Jerry Jones to let him go. I dare him to do
it. That's in Jerry's best interest to let him go.
Jerry Jones, you be stupid to let that go. Nigga, you going down to the bottom. You gonna be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers of the 70s and the 80s, nigga. That's where you gonna be at. You ain't going nowhere
from losing a bum.
You gonna lose, because you making stupid decisions. The quarterback ain't your problem. The quarterback ain't your problem.
What you think is more stupid? Paying him $40 million or losing him? I say paying him $40 million is more stupid than letting him go. Ain't no way I want to be tied into him for no damn $40 million.
Nigga, I don't know what else to tell you about this. Dak Prescott is on pace for 6,000, 7,000 yards this year. That's what he's on pace for. Okay? No matter what you say. That's a record, nigga. That would have been a record. He was on pace for record numbers this year. What the fuck is you talking about? And he was doing this against Seattle Seahawks. Shit, that's pretty good defense. Their defense ain't that bad. Shit, that was some pretty decent numbers right there. This boy putting up 500 yards on the Browns. They got a pretty decent defense, wouldn't you say? He putting up numbers. This boy putting up numbers, man. Fuck out of here, man. And
your stupid ass are paying $40 million, and your team would be held up. Your team would be held up for years. You talking about the Lakers being in bad news and a bad place for years. You paying Dak $40 million, it's gonna put you in the hole for years.
Dak don't miss that until here. Dak didn't miss no games.
Okay, I don't care about the missing games part. He was durable. That was one of the main things that he had going for him. Mm-hmm. He was durable. That's definitely what he had going for him. But like I said, to me, you define yourself in those key moments. in those clutch moments. I ain't seen enough of that. And there's a lot of players out there that's lacking there.
Okay,
And
now
that's money time. That's money time.
football
That's
is a different sport.
That's when you make your $40 million.
Nope.
When it's time to get into the playoffs and we need that gritty win. When
you
we
gotta have
down.
the right coaching for that, man.
Oh, okay. So
You
now
gotta
you
have
want
the
to blame
right
the coach.
Yeah,
they just changed coaches.
Who says he's a good coach? Who says he's a good coach? They went from Jason Garrett to Mike McCarthy. I don't know if Mike McCarthy's that good of a coach. They already talking about firing this dude. Okay, they already talking about that he need to go already. He just been there 5 games. Okay, no. You giving Dak ain't got Bill Belichick on his sideline. He ain't got that. He ain't got Andy Reid. He ain't got Mike Tomlin on his sideline, man. He got some bums. He got some bums as coaches, man. And you want this dude to win it all with bums. This ain't basketball. Okay? You can put any kind of coach with LeBron. LeBron gonna win. Okay? No matter where he goes, LeBron gonna win. I don't care who the coach is. Okay, that don't happen in football. Football is a whole different ball game. No, that team is full of bums, man. They got a bum management, a bum coach. What the hell you gonna get bum results, nigga?
Okay, that coach is decorated more than Dak. He got a Super Bowl.
How much is that the quarterback at this point?
You said what?
How much is that is the quarterback? And maybe
that was Aaron Rodgers that got him that Super Bowl.
I mean, look at him now. Aaron Rodgers is still rolling, ain't he? Is Aaron Rodgers still rolling?
But you know what? Aaron Rodgers still rolling, but they brought a quarterback in to replace him too now, didn't they?
But hey, it ain't affecting this game.
Hell no.
It ain't affecting this game at all. It don't look like it's affecting at all.
Yeah, he balling.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers is balling. Okay, no. They got a bum coach, a bum management, and Jerry Jones and his son. They bums, man. Okay, you can't blame this all on Dak. Dak wouldn't even consider the quarterback. They didn't have the decency to treat this man with any kind of respect this rookie season.
And you know what?
This boy was going undefeated.
Jerry was doing the right thing.
Okay, really?
He wasn't sold on him to begin with.
Okay. But you sold on the quarterback that got you 4-12 and always hurt. You sold on that though, right? You extended that fool twice.
That was a mistake too, okay. Tony.
You extended that fool twice.
He said, you know what, 40 million is a little too steep for me, Dak.
Shit. I told Jerry, I want 60 billion now. Now for you disrespecting me, I want $60 million and I want 250 up front now. Now it's 250. I don't give a damn if I'm out for the whole season this year. You know what I'm saying? You paying what you got off me them years before. That's what you paying for. I want 60 million, nigga.
I'll tell you, good luck getting that one, buddy.
Get rid of Marcus Lawrence, get rid of Jaylen Brown, and start all over with them motherfuckers before you start over with Dak, nigga. You must be crazy. Dak on pace for 7,000 yards. That's what he was on. Okay? Jalen Smith wasn't on. What was he on pace for? What was DeMarcus Lawrence on pace for? They wasn't on pace for nothing. Cut it out.
They on pace for getting the season over with early and getting home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's what they was on pace for with that.
Giving up the most yards, giving up the most points in NFL history. That's what they was on pace for.
On pace for being a top 4 draft. They drafted a quarterback to replace Dak. That's what they on pace for.
Give up the most points in NFL history. That's what they on pace for.
That too.
Dak was on pace for having the most yards for a quarterback in NFL history. These fools is on pace to having the most yards, most points given up in NFL history. Which one sounds better? You tell me which one sounds better.
Full of empty calories. And then you'll look at the numbers, like you'll be like, damn, that motherfucker passed for like 1,700 real quick. But then when you look deep into it and see what it really is, you will see ain't much substance behind that. Oh, yes, they was down 40. They was down 40
and made it a close game too. Wasn't no blowout. They made it a close game, right? Right. They did. They made that a close game. All the games were close. That's why you paid Dak. That's why you paid Dak the money, because you keep you in the game. You get another quarterback, you might be out of the game. Okay, you ain't getting back in this game. You get down 23 points with this quarterback you got right here, you ain't coming back. This shit over.
Who, with Dalton?
With any quarterback, because they stupid. They're gonna be stupid. Cowboys are gonna be stupid. Why? Because they've been stupid for 30 years. That's why. Okay, who fires their coach after winning a Super Bowl, man? Okay, think about this, man. This
You
is all
talking about
irrational.
Jimmy? You talking about Jimmy?
Yeah, yeah. When Jerry fired Jimmy Jones, they were fresh off a Super Bowl. They just won Super Bowl. Who fires their coach after winning a fucking Super Bowl? This is retarded, man. Jerry Jones is retarded. He's a smart businessman. He know how to get to the money. But as far as building a football team, hey man, that dude is brain dead, man. He brain dead. He don't know how to keep a team together. He know how to get some pieces in there, but he don't know how to keep no team together. He don't know how to keep that shit together. Bottom line, you should have rolled T.O. out till he couldn't play no more. That's what he should have did. He should have kept T.O. Should have kept T.O. happy. If T.O. wasn't happy, what was going? He married. He was married to Tony Romo for whatever fucking reason. He was married to a loser. What do you think? What do you say to that?
Hey, he was married to him for a cheap. He was married to him for a cheaper price than what Dak want. And Dak is a loser too. What has Dak brought to the table?
Boy, Tony Romo. You ain't ever see Tony. You ain't ever see Dak Prescott fumble the ball with kicking a field goal. What do you say to that? This nigga get the ball. All you gotta do is catch the ball, sit it down, and let the kicker kick the field goal to go to overtime.
Tony Romo fucked that up. Yeah, okay. He did.
This guy,
Dak fucked the first quarter of this season up. But you know what? The best play Dak made was getting hurt for this season.
Interesting.
Now you're gonna let Andy Dalton, sorry ass, come show you up.
Okay.
That's what he's about to do.
Sure
Dalton gonna show him up. Dalton gonna win more with that team. They win. Who they play next week? They winning.
You know, this reminds me of.
What this reminds you of?
This reminds me of when the Atlanta Falcons got rid of Michael Vick for Matt Schaub.
Matt Schaub balled that first year, didn't he?
Yeah. What the fuck did Matt Schaub do moving forward?
He flamed out. But out of Andy Dalton, I wouldn't expect nothing less than a flame out.
Okay. No. I'm talking about
what you do. Like I said, really, if Andy Dalton, hopefully Andy Dalton just really flames out. If he did, you just pick up a young quarterback, man, and start over, bro.
Okay, start over. Jerry Jones ain't got a good history on getting a quarterback.
You get a good young quarterback, man. It's over with for Dak.
He ain't getting no. He don't know. He ain't gonna pick the right one.
The Dak Prescott experiment is over, and it wasn't good.
Wow.
It started off decent. Wow. It looked like it looked like it was starting off to be something special. Then it went bad. You know, you ever been in a situation with a female that it seemed so good in the beginning, then the shit just went so sour out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is, man.
So this Dak Prescott situation done went sour.
Sour.
How is it sour? Please explain to me how is it sour.
1-3. Sour.
1-3. They're not even 1-3 at all. They're 2-3. What are you talking about?
They just came, but they came into this motherfucker winning one game. It really wasn't even supposed to 1-1 they won. They're supposed to come in that motherfucker 0-4. That's pretty sour, bro.
So giving them 49 points, that didn't cause them. That wasn't the reason why they lost.
Like I said, the defense does play a role in that. But if you're great and you're a $40 million man, you're supposed to be able to overcome that. Because you know what? If we paying your motherfucking ass $40 million, we ain't gonna be able to afford much anyway. So you better be used to working with less. Because you're getting the fucking money. So whatever you got here is what you got. And you know what? We ain't gonna be able to keep that because if somebody wants some extra money, we can't give them shit because that got the money.
Tom, who's the greatest quarterback of all time?
TB12 all day.
You're all right. Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. Is that what you're saying? You think he's the greatest quarterback of all time if he played for the Cleveland Browns?
No, the management is
shitty. Whoa.
But Jerry Jones will give you more than what the Browns will give you.
Hold on.
Jerry Jones has had better teams than the Cleveland Browns.
Is he the greatest quarterback for the Cleveland Browns? Yes or no? He's great, right? You just said he's great, so he should be able to elevate that team.
He definitely gonna elevate it. He's gonna take it further than what
do they have six? Do they have six? Super Bowl
he may not have got six out of there.
Doesn't have 6 Super Bowl rings.
No.
Okay, does he even have 2 Super Bowl rings?
Possibly.
No.
Possibly.
No.
Possibly.
They don't.
Because he gonna start a culture. He gonna start a winning culture there.
Tom Brady, he didn't start the winning culture for New England when he got there.
Who started it? Bill Belichick.
Okay. Bill Belichick was already there.
Bill Belichick was losing before Tom Brady.
Okay, Tom Brady
made it click.
Okay,
see what I'm saying? When you get that special player, it all just lock right on in, lock it in.
Did Cam Newton look better than Tom Brady for New England?
Yes, Cam Newton has looked better, but see, we talking about a 43-year-old Tom Brady. Tom Brady had his moment in the sun.
So you gotta say Bill Belichick had something to do with the success.
But hold on, we talking about we talking about what's left of Tom Brady, which is still something, but it ain't prime Tom Brady.
A prime Cam Newton is in that New England offense is more exciting than Tom Brady.
Yeah, because you got the option of the run. The shit just look better and it's more funner. It's a funner offense. Yeah,
okay, yeah, that's my point. So Bill Belichick has to have some, he has to get a little bit of credit here. Okay, I ain't saying he gets all the credit, but that has a play. Dak Prescott don't have Bill Belichick, bro. And believe me, if he had Bill Belichick, Dak Prescott would be winning. If Dak Prescott was in New England, you don't think he'd be winning with that team? Okay, he's same as Cam. He's mobile like Cam. He got an arm like Cam.
Nope.
What?
Nope. Because Dak ain't gonna make the big play. Dak will not make the big play. He's like a James Harden. He's the James Harden of football. That's what he is. I'm not sold on him. He would never show up in the big.
I want Dallas to get rid of him just so to prove you wrong. Where Dallas will be. Dallas will be back down to the.
But hold on, where has Dallas been? With you act like he took them to championship dreams. He's
actually, yeah, they have. They were
dreams, but it's always become a nightmare.
Okay, now
it's really a nightmare.
All this is Dak's fault.
All put like this under his watch.
Who's his number one receiver?
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper, huh? That's the number one receiver.
Then they bring CD Lamb in there.
That's the number one receiver. Who's Patrick Mahomes' number one receiver?
Well, Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce, probably the tight end.
Wow, those some pretty good receivers right there. Those some pretty good receivers right there, boy.
Okay, so Amari Cooper, he just got $20 million. He getting paid like the man.
Is he worth it?
No, not necessarily.
Is Tyreek Hill worth $20 million?
He comes and goes.
Is Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce worth $20 million? If you saw them get paid $20 million, would you be surprised?
No, but they getting thrown to by Patrick Mahomes too. That helps. What say you? When you look at Patrick, you just see something special. The sidearm throws, the no-look throws. He just whipping it underhand. He played the game like he in the backyard. Like he just make it look sweet. You know what I'm saying?
That's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Dak Prescott's never been that guy.
Dak Prescott.
Now, Tom Brady ain't that guy that you're talking about.
But Tom Brady is technically sound, and he gonna get you. He gonna make sure everything right.
So it's Dak.
Is
Dak technically, yeah. He got 1,700 yards passing. Hell yeah. He technically sound passing the ball. Yeah, he is.
What about the winning part though?
Now he winning. Now,
is that important?
Oh, wait a minute. Because I just got through saying to you, Tom Brady would not be winning if he was in Cleveland. He would not be winning if he was playing for the New York Jets. He wouldn't be winning there. He ain't winning there. You think Tom Brady would win? He wouldn't win there. Tom Brady wouldn't even get off the ground if he didn't go to New England. Tom Brady would have been another fly-by-night guy that came and went if he'd went anywhere else. Tom Brady's 6th-round pick, right? 6th-round picks come and go all day. They come and go all day. That's fact.
And Dak is a 4th-round pick, right?
Yeah,
he should come and he should be right on out the motherfucking door. He should be gone. He came and he went.
Yeah, maybe.
Let him be somebody else's problem. $40 million problem.
You know what? To be honest with you, I would say the NFL will give Dak a chance before they give Tom Brady a chance off the gate, just for the simple fact of the size, the stature, and the speed. I say Dak Prescott actually gets a chance before Tom Brady. Tom Brady poses nothing. There's nothing about Tom Brady where they say, man, he might be able to do something. He was lanky, slow. He had a decent arm. He didn't have a great arm, but he had a decent arm.
But see, he got that thing up here where he processed it.
No, he went to a team that said, hey, Tom Brady and Drew Bledsoe were kind of similar in their stature. They're the same kind of
but you know what? Tom Brady got them to where they need to go, where Drew didn't. Right.
No, you can't blame all that on Drew Bledsoe. That's a whole different argument right there. Okay. Secondly, Tom Brady been with Bill Belichick his whole career. Okay. Drew Bledsoe didn't have that. He had multiple coaches, probably multiple offensive coordinators. Tom
So
Brady
at
didn't.
the point where Tom Brady stepped in, how long was Drew Bledsoe with that crew right there?
Not very long, because it went from Belichick, it went from Bill Parcells to I think I want to say Pete Carroll, and then it went to Belichick. Belichick probably had him like a year. He inherited Drew Bledsoe. That wasn't really his guy, and Belichick, he worked differently. He worked in mysterious ways. But overall, Tom Brady don't win those 6 rings without being in New England. He don't do that. It's not gonna happen. So let's not count. So let's not use winning as a reason why not to pay Dak. Okay, so winning is not really the reason why you pay a player. You're looking at his potential and what he brings to the table. Because if you talk about,
Hold on.
I can prove that.
Hear?
I can prove this. I can prove this. Kirk Cousins got $80 million guaranteed. $80 million guaranteed and hadn't won anything. He had won less than Dak. Okay, he hadn't won anything.
And you know what I got for that?
Mm-hmm.
It's a sucker born every day.
Hold on, no. You said that winning wasn't important, and I told you that it's not when it comes to paying a person. When it comes to paying a person, Kirk Cousins did absolutely nothing. Okay, he did absolutely nothing, and he got $80 million guaranteed.
And after he got the 80 guarantee, where has he done?
What do you mean? What has he done? It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, they gave him 80. They gave Kirk Cousins $80 million.
So my whole point is that's not good business to really be doing right there. What you think?
What?
To give a man all that money that ain't worth it.
Okay.
It has a track record of not working out, right?
Okay. Now looking at Kirk Cousins, when you saw him get $80 million guaranteed, wasn't he overpaid at that point?
Most definitely, just like Dak would be.
Okay. Now hold on. Now he didn't deserve that money. But let's say Dak got $80 million guaranteed. Would you say the same thing that you would say about Kirk Cousins? He didn't deserve the money. I'm asking you.
You said if Dak got the money, would I say that he didn't deserve the money?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I would say that.
He didn't deserve the money.
Kirk
Really?
Cousins didn't deserve it either. He got it. Like I said, it's a sucker born every day. If a motherfucker gonna pay you that, you work for the motherfucker willing to pay.
Man, you crazy. You on drugs.
And if somebody's stupid enough to sit there and say, Dak, yeah, you worth $40 million to me and my team, and you ain't won shit. You done had a decent team around you, and you ain't really come up with.
So who do you replace Dak with if you let him go? Because you're not gonna get Trevor Lawrence.
I'm gonna get a young ball.
Okay, you want so who is that? Who is that? There ain't that many of them. You got Justin Fields and you got Trevor Lawrence. Those are gonna
and then I'm gonna shake the trees. I don't know what kind of free agent quarterbacks might be on the market. I might shake the trees and be able to pull me up.
Ain't gonna be done out there replace Dak. That ain't gonna be justifiable.
Replace Dak. You act like we were replacing a top tier quarterback here.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, that locker room will be total mutiny.
They wouldn't give a.
Yeah, they would.
So you think they would? Oh, we lost our leader.
Yeah.
Where has they? Where? And I would ask them, hey guys, where has your leader led you?
Okay, I'm telling you right here, right now.
I would be real curious to know that.
Your leader has kept you in the games. He kept you from not being a laughing stock of the NFL. Losing 49-38, I can't blame that on the quarterback. Really? So let's say, for instance, you just kept on losing 49-38, kept losing shootouts every week. Can you really justify starting at the quarterback as a replacement? Can you really justify that?
I mean, you definitely got to, but put it like this. Okay, say if I was losing that way and the quarterback would have took the 30-some million that I was offering. Cool. Okay, you worth something, but not what you looking for.
Okay.
Not 40, maybe 42. This motherfucker might even want 45 million in that area. You're not worth that. Now, if you was going to take 32, I would really be hesitant.
Why would you take 32? Tell me why you take 32.
Because you haven't really shown shit. That's probably why.
Wow.
Deshaun Watson, he got what, like 40 something or close to it, 38, 40.
He
He's
playing
better
better
than
than
Dak
Deshaun.
Prescott.
How's that? He playing better. He playing better than Deshaun.
Deshaun doesn't have anything. He's throwing to the fucking mailman and the fucking pizza delivery guy.
I don't want to hear that.
So what were you
I
talking
don't want to
about?
hear that. Dak is working with different receivers every year. I don't want to hear that.
Dak has he's built a rapport with fucking Amari by now. They've been together what, 2 years down there or something like that. And then Michael Gallup, this going on his second year, right?
That's not good enough, man.
So you got some kind of rapport built with these guys. You had like every year it's a new man. Then you got CD. He just came in from
and you
the
got a new
draft.
coach too. You got a new coach.
Yeah, and but then they keep what's his face, the offensive coordinator. I forgot what that boy name was. The little young boy. What's his name? Damn, I forgot his name. He was a quarterback before. I think he was a left-hand quarterback.
Moore.
Yeah, him. They kept him. So think about it. That was looking out for Dak. Like, okay, we're gonna keep you. We're gonna give you the same offensive coordinator. So they try to keep it friendly for Dak. They doing everything, and then you gotta look at it like this. Say if Jerry was trying to be dirty, he could be trying to focus the game through Zeke, which he should be doing. He giving it to Dak, letting him air the motherfucker out. Like, basically, I'm gonna let you show that you worth. He not trying to hold. You can't say, oh, some people say, oh, well, he trying to hold me back. I ain't able to pass as much. He opening that bitch wide up where you can pass all you want, motherfucker. I'm gonna give you everything you need to get done what you need to get done. So Jerry gave Dak the ample opportunity to prove that he worth the money, and he came up short.
Came up short. How's he showing up short? Please tell me how he come up short.
I just record.
Where? What do you mean record?
Record. Bottom line.
What do you,
because this is a win. Is this a win or this is a win and loss business? Correct?
No. That's actually no. I never seen quarterbacks or people get paid in the NFL and base it on wins. No.
So coaches get fired for what?
Coaches, that's coaches. We're talking about players.
Overall, this is a win and loss business.
Okay, when you want to talk about grading a player and his rating as what kind of player he is or what kind of franchise player he is, maybe that's based on wins. But we're talking about money. Okay, money. Let's go with
Because say if it wasn't based on money, say if Dallas would have won and at least went to damn near the NFC Championship last year, would Dak still be fighting for money?
Okay. Now let's go with your quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes is the number 1 paid quarterback right now. Deshaun Watson is number 2. Russell Wilson is number 3. Ben Roethlisberger is number 4. Aaron Rodgers, Jared Goff, Kirk Cousins, Carson Wentz. Then you got Dak Prescott, Matt Ryan, Ryan Tannehill. I mean,
you talking about the pay scale?
I'm just looking at these. Yeah, I'm just looking at this. And I don't see too many winners. Okay, you got Patrick Mahomes, the only one that's winning. That's winning. Okay, Deshaun Watson, he's up and down. Okay, Russell Wilson, he hasn't won since what? I mean, based on your standard, your criteria, Russell Wilson ain't won since 2013?
Yeah.
2014? He won 7-8 years.
Who Russ? But when you talking Russell Wilson, he's still balling. They mentioning him as the top quarterback in the league. Is Dak? Who is saying Dak is a number 1 thing in the league?
How can you not say that he's not number 1? He led the league in yards last year.
But I say one thing about Russ. Don't he wins more, man?
Does he?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I mean, not. They probably do win a little bit more, but they're in a weaker division. But overall,
that's the point. See, okay. That comes up short in what counts the most. But you want the most cheddar. I can't go for that, bro.
I can't
feel that right there.
What you mean? Why is that? He's the best player on the team. He's the best player on the team.
That's not saying much.
He might not deserve the number 1 contract.
And
Okay.
that's what he's shooting. It sounds like
Okay.
that's what he's shooting for.
I don't think he is. I think he's looking for the fully guaranteed money. He's looking for the guaranteed money. Patrick Mahomes got 63 million guaranteed. Deshaun Watson got 74 million guaranteed. Russell Wilson got 70 million. The highest.
70 million. I bet you Jerry done offered him $1. He done offered him 100 million.
No, he didn't. That's fully guaranteed. The total guarantees is different. The fully guaranteed, that means up front.
Yeah, fully guaranteed. I mean, you get.
He ain't offering him $1 million. He ain't offering me no 100 million.
So what you think he done offer?
He ain't offering that.
What has he offered him?
I'm willing to bet he probably offered him 50 million. I'm willing to bet
he
that.
Ain't came with no life.
Yes, he did. Like yes, he did.
I say he probably should get more than that. That's what I'm saying. He ain't came with no light bag like that.
Yes, he did. I can prove that. When I prove that,
how you could prove that?
2 words. 2 words. DeMarco Murray. 2 words. Okay, DeMarco Murray, and I'll tell you why.
He ran him into the ground and offered him a light bag.
Nah. He didn't offer him anything. Okay,
he offered him something that was light, and then he ended up going to Tennessee. He offered him something.
He ended up going to Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They gave him a 3-year contract for $21 million. So I'm sitting there thinking, damn, Jerry, you didn't even you couldn't have offered him no more than $20 million, because if he did, he would have stayed in Dallas, right? If all he could get was $20 million, if all he could get was $20 million on the open market, Jerry didn't even offer him $20 million. Okay, he lowballed him. Okay, no matter what you say, he lowballed DeMarco. He probably didn't offer him anything. He probably said, gone. Your services are no longer needed. Go ahead, you can go. That was almost another way of releasing a player. They released him after running him into the ground. Jerry offered him $50 million.
He offered who $50 million?
He offered Dak $50 million. $50 million what he offered Dak. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I'm gonna say no more than.
He offered him nothing less than 85 million.
No more than $64 million. Max.
He offered him nothing less than 85 million.
No, he didn't.
Believe that.
No, he didn't. Because I'll tell you right now, that's more.
Because think about it. He giving him 36 million this year. That's damn near half of that. What you talk? You said he offered him how much guarantee? You said 50. He giving him 36 off the drip.
Nope. I'll tell you what he did. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the problem here is. Dak is looking at Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan got fully guaranteed $94 million. That's
you got that pulled up right now.
Yeah, he got fully guaranteed $94 million. Now Matt Ryan ain't better than Dak Prescott at this point. Okay, he's not better than him at this point. Okay, and
you said when you say who?
Say what?
You say who?
What do you mean say who?
Matt, you saying Dak Prescott better than Matt Ryan? They about even.
No, they not.
They about even. You ain't put like this. You ain't getting nowhere with either one. How about that?
I disagree. Matt Ryan doesn't pose any other threats. He's just a good thrower in the pocket.
Okay,
but he throws the game away way more than
bottom line. When you got either one, how far are you going?
I think you go farther with Dak than you would Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan has been losing. That dude's been losing. Okay, he's really been losing. This guy, that's what the problem is. Matt Ryan ain't been shit since that Super Bowl.
Okay. He at least, you say he ain't been shit since what?
Since that Super Bowl they lost.
Okay, and Dak hasn't sniffed a Super Bowl.
Okay, but we looking at the here and now. And the here and now, Matt Ryan is losing.
When the last time Matt Ryan been to the playoffs?
Probably since that Super Bowl. Okay, they've been having losing records. Yeah, we go look at it. We can look at this shit. You know, that's the one thing about this shit. I can tell you right here, right now, they ain't been to the playoffs since then.
And that probably was what, 3 years ago? It ain't been too long ago.
They won like 6 games just last year. They were 7-9 last year.
Same as Dak, huh? And you think this motherfucker supposed to get some big time money? The fuck out of here. Like I said.
And they were
Dak getting over with 36 million this year. And he ain't even gotta work for it. He got it free. He worked for a quarter of it. He worked for like 9 million of it.
7-9 again. They missed the playoffs again. I know Dak was in the playoffs that time. That's when they went to the Super Bowl. They ain't been since 2017. Yeah, they ain't been since 2017.
When did they go to that Super Bowl?
I think it was 2017. Yeah. 2017. So yeah, so overall, I'm paying Dak that money. I'm dumping Jaylen Brown. I'm dumping DeMarcus Lawrence. And I'm starting all over with that defense. You can't do nothing better. You can't do no better with that. That defense.
Yeah, I would definitely retool the defense and dump Dak. You got almost 40 million free there. Mm-hmm. You can build. You good. You ain't gonna be put.
Who says they're gonna build? Who says they're gonna build that team right? The Jerry Jones had 30 fucking years to build a team. He still ain't built it right.
Well, it put like this. It ain't gonna be too much worse than what he's sitting on right here.
You know who I'll feel comfortable if that was Belichick saying this. If Belichick came to my office and said that I'm gonna need you to need a player friendly contract here. You know, I need you to save some money so I can go get me some players so we can be in the show. You know, and you can have some chip and dip commercials and everything. And Dak would actually do that, but in Dallas, the agents is probably telling them, man, I don't trust Jerry Jones on building this team right, man. You better get your money while you can. This motherfucker ain't built shit in 30 fucking years. You better get all the money you can. Fuck taking a pay cut for these niggas. These niggas ain't gonna spend your money right no way. You gonna be seeing some whack motherfucker with a big contract, and Dak gonna be looking at this motherfucker like, damn, this motherfucker got my money. That's what he's saying.
So you think he not giving them a discount because he don't believe in upper?
You don't believe that management is gonna do right by getting the players that they need to win. He ain't gonna do it.
I think he's trying to be gritty. He think he better than what he is. That's what I'm taking from this. You don't seem to be getting the same thing from that.
No, I don't. Dak Prescott, his agents telling them, motherfuckers, I wouldn't trust Jerry Jones on building this team right. You better go get your money. This ain't the Kansas City Chiefs, man. This ain't the Pittsburgh Steelers. This ain't the Patriots. Okay? This ain't the Green Bay Packers, man.
But like this, Jerry making attempts. He trying to get you all these offensive weapons. He neglected the defense.
No.
But he thought he was paying the D, what the boy Jalen Smith thought he was paying the linebacker. He called himself doing the right thing. Jerry had all good intentions.
Jerry ain't got it right, man. He bad luck right now, man.
He got the wrong quarterback.
I don't think he recovered from firing Jimmy Johnson, man. They haven't recovered. He ain't recovered.
He hired the wrong quarterback.
He hired. What do you mean hired the wrong quarterback? He was a 4th round pick. What are you talking about?
Well,
he was a 4th round pick. What do you mean hired the wrong quarterback?
Well, he hired him this year for $36 million.
Yeah, he was on record pace. He was on pace for record numbers this year. What are you talking
and
about?
the team on record pace for wins.
No, because the team was on record pace for the most points given up by defense.
Basically, all that record pace shit for nada.
That's for any quarterback. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes.
Because you know what, Aaron Rodgers haven't had the best defenses either.
They ain't giving up 40 balls like that, man. They ain't giving up 40 balls like they doing. 49 points one game, 42 points the next game, 39, and man, they ain't get 34 to the Giants, man. The Giants, no Saquon Barkley or nothing. The Giants, really. Their best player is not on the field, and they still got 34 points. And you're saying to me that defense isn't deficient. You're saying it's all Dak's fault now. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I never said it's all Dak's fault, but for a man asking $40 million, you better be able to produce.
He is. He produced,
and you better be able to come up with more than 1 and 3. You can't look me in my eye and come into my office and demand $40 million with that type of shit with that record.
You be 1 and 3 heading to be 1 and 10. If I ain't here, you might be 1 and 10.
We closed the game out with the backup. He went 9 and 10 and whatever the fuck you said it was
against the Giants.
Don't matter.
Yeah, it do.
And they said, you know what? They said the Giants got a top 10 defense or something like that. Their deficiencies are on offense.
I'm not impressed.
So Andy put up something on it. I guarantee Andy, you know what? They probably won't be the what's name. They gonna show out Dak gone. They might damn near try to cut a side deal with Andy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going to end up happening here. Believe it
I
or
want
not.
them to do. I want that to happen.
I'm gonna take back what I said. The Cowboys going to end up going on a run. Believe it or not.
Yeah, I want them to do that. I want them to have all the success they can have with Andy Dalton.
And believe Dak ain't gonna be able to come back to the table as bossy.
I'll tell Jerry Jones I want $75 million now. Now I want 75 now. You try to lowball me, I want 75 million. And if you don't give it to me by the day, I want 80 tomorrow.
You know what he'll tell you? That's fine. Go on the open market and get it.
I will. I'm gonna come back and terrorize you, nigga. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure I go to a team that I want to play for, and I'm gonna come back and terrorize you. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what Dak gonna do. Terrorize.
Good luck, son.
Yeah, I'm gonna terrorize you.
That's what I would tell him if I was Jerry. Good luck, son.
Believe that. I'll go to the Philadelphia Eagles and sign with them niggas for pennies on the dollar. Just
no, you won't. Carson Wentz there. You won't.
We gonna get Carson out of there.
You won't even get no burn.
Yeah, he will.
You ain't no better than Carson Wentz.
Yes, they will. They'll take Dak Prescott just for the simple fact that it's Dak Prescott going back to Dallas. Yes, they will. No, they will take back Dak Prescott. Yes, they would.
He ain't worth it. Let you sign it for pennies on a dollar.
Yeah, I would. I'll do that just so I can come back to Dallas and terrorize.
Your best bet is to try to go to Washington, nigga, where they need.
I wouldn't go to Washington. Washington's a mess.
Well, Dak, he gonna have to go somewhere like that. Cause think, if Andy play, where's gonna be available? New England. That's not gonna be on the table. He want too much money. And Belichick definitely ain't about to pay his ass no top dollar. Shit. He'd rather give it to Cam.
Let's see.
So think, it ain't gonna be a lot of jobs available. His ass just might end up in Washington, believe it or not.
No, he won't. I can see where I can tell you his next destination if he was to leave, which he'd be stupid if he leaves. If they let him go. Personally, you know where I think he's gonna go?
Where?
I'll tell you the perfect place for him, believe it or not. And that would be the San Francisco 49ers. That would be the perfect
You think they ready to move off Jimmy G?
Hell yeah, they benched his ass today.
Yeah, I seen that.
Okay, they benched him. Yes. If I was Dak, I'll head straight to San Fran. He'll come back and terrorize the Cowboys. He'll terrorize them. That's exactly where I'll go if I was Dak Prescott. Go to San Francisco. That'd be his next destination. Oh yeah, with that running attack and everything, nigga. Yeah, he'll come back and terrorize the Cowboys. Let Jerry let Dak go and see what happens.
You said he'll go where again?
The 49ers.
Nah, that ain't gonna be good enough.
Yeah, okay.
That ain't good enough. Put
How's
like
it
this.
not good enough?
When
How's
you
it
go
not
to the
good?
49ers, you replacing Jimmy G with Jimmy G. And you know what? Worse than Jimmy G. Because Dak wouldn't even get you to the Super Bowl like Jimmy G got you last year. So think
Jimmy
about
G,
that.
Jimmy
Think
G
about
did
that.
not get up to the Super Bowl.
Jimmy G more decorated than Dak, nigga. What you
No, he's
talking
not.
about?
No, that dude. I don't even know what you watching. I really don't know what you watching. That dude did some. They did some Tim Tebow shit where that dude didn't even pass for 50 yards in the NFC Championship. They got to the Super Bowl. They got
So
the Super Bowl
in that whole NFC Championship game, he didn't pass for a
he wasn't
dollar.
doing shit. He didn't do nothing.
He didn't have 100 yards worth of passing.
No.
You 100% sure on that?
Go look at it. You go look at it for yourself. Go look at it for yourself, buddy. And why don't you read it to the world what he had? Okay, read it to the world.
You said
So
the
they
NFC Championship game,
Yeah,
right?
NFC Championship. Go see what Jimmy G did in that game. Please tell me what he did. Please tell the world what he did. I want you to tell me tell the world what he did in that game, please.
Finished 37 over 20. He completed 6. Green Bay. He only had 8 pass attempts. He completed 6 of those for 77 yards with no touchdowns and no interceptions. They had him on some game manager shit. This motherfucker didn't throw that shit 10 times.
Okay. Interesting. That's very interesting. So he didn't have 100 yards passing in that game, huh? And Dak Prescott can't fucking do that? You be telling me Dak Prescott can't do that. Interesting. Very interesting.
Dak ain't never had that kind of structure.
Okay. What you mean it never had that kind of structure? What are you talking about?
Like I said, he never had that kind of structure where he only was able to throw the ball 6 times or 10 times, 8 times. He got the free reign over the motherfucking offense where he letting that bitch go. And that's not good. If I'm an offensive coordinator and I pick Dak up, I see what don't work. If I'm sitting down with him, I say, okay, your career so far, we see what doesn't work.
If Jimmy G was so more decorated than Dak, why they bench his motherfucking ass today?
Okay.
Why they bench his motherfucking ass today? Please tell me.
Hey, he ain't looking good. And Dak got a whole bunch of numbers that ain't shit. He technically ain't looking good either. But y'all motherfucking idiots trying to think he is because he pad up all them numbers.
Wow. You're on drugs, dude. It's official.
It is.
It's official. It's really official.
So those numbers are legit to you?
Yeah, they are legit. Yes. They are legit. They lost 38-31 to the Seahawks. 38 points. They gave up.
And you know what? Read the scoreboard from first to third quarter. I guarantee they was getting their ass whooped. That Seahawks. I guarantee they was getting their ass whooped between the first and third quarter somewhere. And that's when he mounted that comeback with all them yards.
Actually, they were down 23-15 at halftime.
Who, Dallas was?
Yeah, Dallas was down 23-15 at halftime.
And then what else?
And then it was 7-9. Okay, they scored that. They lost the game in the first half. They were down 23-15 at halftime. That game was that game.
I bet you at some point Seattle was up on them probably 20-something to single digits.
Okay.
I bet you somewhere in that game.
Look at it. Hold on. We can see. Hold on. See, first quarter. Okay, let's go with this. First quarter, it was 3-0 Dallas. Then it was 3-7. Then it was 9-3. Then it was 9-9. Then it was 16-9. Then it was 15-16. You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Okay.
It's 15-16. Third quarter, they went up. They scored a touchdown. Right here, it seemed like to me they got the ball first. They got the ball first in the first quarter because they scored at the 14-14 mark. So that means they marched right down the field and scored a touchdown.
And what was Dak's numbers on that, sir?
Cedric Wilson, 42-yard pass from Dak Prescott, which made it 22-30. Michael Gallup made it 30 to 28. Greg Zuerlein, he took the lead. So he took the lead. Dak took the lead late in the game. Again, Dak took the lead late in the game, 31 to 30. Then they marched down the field. Russell Wilson throws a 30-yard touchdown pass. That's Dak's fault? Tell me that's Dak's fault, nigga. Please tell me that's Dak's fault.
So what was the score after Russ had that touchdown pass?
38 to 31.
30-31. Then Dak threw a pick to end that game off, didn't he?
No, that was against Cleveland.
So 38-30. How much time was left on the clock when Dak got the ball back?
Oh, I'll take that back. He did throw an interception in that game.
Yep, like I said.
He threw an interception in that game.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I got my reasons for calling this boy a whack.
But hold on. Where's the defense at though? He did get you the lead though. Explain that. That's another thing too. He had to march down the field and get a touchdown. Okay, he had to march down the field to get a touchdown for this.
Keep on trying to dress it up, man.
Okay, now hold on.
You putting a pig in a dress, man.
Explain to me. He got you the lead. He got you 31 to 30 lead. Where's the defense at? They gave up a touchdown.
Hey, they didn't give up. But you know what the great ones do? You know what the great ones do? Who demand $40 million? They come back down and double back and score.
They gave up a touchdown.
They don't throw a pick to end it.
Okay, they gave up a touchdown. That defense gave up a touchdown.
Yeah, they did. But you know what?
Bad.
When you want $40 million, you're supposed to be a cleanup man.
I'm cool, man.
When you're demanding $40 million, you're supposed to be a cleanup man.
I'm cool. No quarterback can win under those conditions. I don't care what quarterback you got. No quarterback can win under that. Tom Brady can't win. Joe Montana can't win. John Elway can't win. Ben Roethlisberger can't win. Warren Moon can't win like that. None of these dudes, man, they can't win like that, man. Okay? It just, no. When you got a defense that can't hold nothing down, right then and there, when you got a 31 to 30, the most you should have given up was a field goal at that point. Okay, that's the most.
Jerry Jones' dreams came true today.
Okay, well, say whatever you want. I
want
them to get rid of that. I want Jerry Jones to be fucking stupid like I know he is. Okay, when it comes to building a football team, I know he's fucking stupid. I want him to get rid of that. And when he get rid of that, gone. Jerry Jones will never win nothing. He won't win anything.
You know what? You just did Jerry Jones a favor. Once you put your hand on it, you already know what's about to happen. Jerry get a ring in the next 3 years if he get rid of Dak.
I said the same thing about them whack ass Broncos. Now look at them. Where they at? Where they at?
They always, but you know what? Every time you put your hand on the team, they always get a ring before they fade out. You ever notice that?
Where they at? I don't. I really don't even want that ring at that point. I want longevity. I want longevity.
So you know what? If they get rid of Dak, I'm guaranteeing they're winning for the Cowboys.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. The Broncos won a Super Bowl with a quarterback that couldn't throw.
And you know what? Tim Tebow couldn't throw either.
Hey, that's sad. You know how symbolic that is? They won a Super Bowl with a quarterback that couldn't throw. Okay, bottom line, that's fact.
Tim Tebow couldn't either. So hey,
well, he threw better than Peyton Manning that year. I'll tell you what, I put up Tim Tebow's year as a Denver Broncos quarterback against Peyton Manning's Super Bowl year, and I bet you Tim Tebow wins out. What you bet?
So Tim Tebow was a better quarterback than Peyton.
At that time, he was. Yeah. Yeah, I would take Tim Tebow his year in Denver over Peyton Manning's year at winning the Super Bowl. Yes, I would do that. I would take that. Okay, this guy is the worst quarterback to ever won a Super Bowl. That's fact.
Well, what about when Peyton got there and Demaryius Thomas said thank you every time he caught a touchdown? Thank you for getting Tim Tebow's ass out of there.
Demaryius Thomas number one players with Tim Tebow, not Peyton Manning.
He told him that every time. He told him that every time he caught
Demaryius Thomas never eclipsed his game that he had in the playoffs with Tim Tebow with Peyton Manning. He did. Individually, he was better off with Tim Tebow than Peyton Manning individually. Believe it or not, especially in the playoffs. I don't even want to talk about the playoffs. Playoffs, he was absent. Okay, he made no marks in the playoffs. Okay, when they won a Super Bowl with a quarterback that couldn't throw. That motherfucker sorry. And now look at the Broncos. These niggas can't win nothing. They ain't shit. They can't win a damn thing. They sorry. Okay, bottom line. Look how sorry they are.
See, when you have these personal attachments, it never works out for you. You ain't realized that yet.
No, I don't know about that.
you
I don't know.
you ain't realized that part yet, huh?
You continue to root for the Andy Daltons and the Baker Mayfields of the world, my dude. You continue to
I don't root for. Hey,
you continue to
I
root
don't
for
mess
those
with. I
bums.
don't mess with Andy Dalton.
You sit there and say Dak is a bum, but Baker Mayfield is way better than
You
Dak
know what?
Prescott.
Big Bake gonna show up bigger than Dak ever showed
Is
up.
I don't know about that.
Big Bake off to a good start. They
You
won
like
today,
Matt
right?
Stafford? You like Matthew Stafford? You think Matthew Stafford is better than Dak
You even
Prescott?
said you thought Matthew Stafford was decent.
No, I never signed off on Matthew Stafford. I said that dude right there is no. He underachieved with Calvin Johnson. No, absolutely not.
Matthew Stafford was he's a gunslinger.
He ain't better than Dak Prescott.
Shit, I'll take him.
I would.
But
you
like
talking
this,
about wins? You talking about wins? That dude is he worse than that.
Matthew Stafford don't got to receive it. After Megatron left, he ain't had shit since. He had what's name Golden Tate. I'm not impressed with that.
Okay. Matthew Stafford was still underachieved with Calvin Johnson. This boy had the best receiver damn near of all time in NFL history, and he couldn't do nothing with it. Bottom line, that's how it goes. But nigger, I had enough talking about Dak Prescott, nigger. You get this motherfucking shit together. I'm sick and tired of dealing with you and Dak Prescott.
All right, man. We at them tomorrow about the Lakers, man.
Yeah, we at it tomorrow about the Lakers. I got a few choice words about Anthony Davis and his bitch ass, and moving forward about what the Lakers are gonna do next year.
And we're gonna address LeVar Ball specifically, a segment, videos, and everything. I'm going all the way in.
Be there. Signing out on these niggas.
100.